Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin and its valuations against the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, Bitcoin had a pretty impressive day yesterday, going up 10% in a single day. Increased evaluations of just shy of $5,000, and today we're up again, 1.75%. We're now trading at $55,000. Essentially, in the average of, I would say, what this sideways action looks like, if we had to average it out, it's around $55,000. Um, and so here we are. One thing to note for short-term analysis, let's say, is that Bitcoin is encroaching the 20-day moving average. So I will put in, because it's kind of interesting to see um, the two moving averages here at play. And obviously the white line is going to be the 20-day, and the blue line is going to be the 140-day, or more commonly the 20-week moving average. So we could see that the 20-week moving average is here. We did not make contact with it. We bounced actually off the 100-day, and we bounced pretty hard up. And now we're encroaching the 20-day moving average. Now we haven't seen much examples because we've been majority of this bull run above the 20-day moving average, obviously, because if the price is going to continue to go up, it has to beat a 20-day lagging version of itself. Uh, Therefore, that we're going to be above the 20-day moving average. So we don't see much instances of us being below the 20-day moving average, and when we are, we break it pretty easily. However, this time might be a little different. I mean, we do have instances where we kind of ride below for a small period of time. This was around 2 days, and eventually break it. So it'll be interesting to see this time around what it will look like. And the reason being is um, not only have we broken the 20-day moving average, but we gotten pretty low below the 20-day moving average compared to other times. The closest example would be here, but again, this didn't even go down to the 100-day moving average. It went down to the 50-day. So here we are at a lower valuation relative to the 20-day moving average, let's say, um, and coming up above it. Are we going to break through it? Are we going to ride below it? Are we going to get rejected? That is the million-dollar question. If we do break it, then the notion that Bitcoin will rally even further becomes uh, a serious narrative. The other one is just, a 20-day chop, right? We talk about this a lot. We talk about a 20-day chop. We talked about a 20-day chop, essentially Bitcoin moving sideways down at this level here, when we literally just went above and below the 20-day moving average, like changing clothes every day. Um, and so we kind of see the same thing here. We'll see if that'll happen. But those would be the two examples if we do break it. Either A, it's going to be initiating a pretty good rally, or a 20-day chop. In my view, I do believe we're moving sideways. That's what I have been saying since the recent drop of in beginning of April 14th. At this point, I said that we're essentially moving sideways. But after this move down, we got very close to the 20-week. I then began thinking of, okay, Bitcoin might be going down to the 20-week. Market will be on pause. Let's wait until we see what happens then. But here we are rallying again, making our way to the 20-day moving average. So at this point, I still think it's a neutral ground. I would say nothing really pushing me to one side over the other. It's good that we're moving away from the 20-week moving average. That means things are still bullish, and that's why altcoins are in the green. Another reason to show as an example that as long as Bitcoin is above the 20-week moving average, and not necessarily very volatile in comparison to the recent price history, um, I think that's when altcoins really do tend to shine. So that's just another example. It'll be interesting to see if Bitcoin does start continue to move sideways relative to its chart, beginning of February 21st. And just for, example's sake, I'll just create a channel here. This channel doesn't mean anything. Um, but if we are to move sideways, it'll most likely be within this range. So there we have it. It will be interesting to see if we still move sideways, that if altcoins really start to move again. And I would say they already have been moving when we look in respects to the Bitcoin dominance. Ever since April started, we have been, Bitcoin has just been getting pummeled against altcoins. Altcoins have just been outpacing Bitcoin nonstop. We are at the bottom line and we've been hanging around here for a couple of days. We'll see if that breaks or if this is going to be a line of support. And that kind of coincides to Bitcoin's kind of situation right now. If Bitcoin breaks the 20-day and begins a rally, Bitcoin dominance goes up. If Bitcoin decides to get rejected off the 20-day and come back down to the 20-week moving average, dominance is likely to go up. If Bitcoin decides to break the 20-day and then break down to the 20-day and start moving sideways or continue moving sideways, Bitcoin dominance goes down. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Again, it's kind of a wait and see moment. I have been accumulating Tezos just recently. I think with this green move today as well as yesterday, it seems like a sideways moving Bitcoin, at least for the short term, is likely. So I'm taking a risk in accumulating XTZ now rather than waiting for a move from Bitcoin. You can argue that the move's already happened. We've bounced and we're moving sideways. That to me is the most likely narrative for Bitcoin. But we've anything can happen. I mean, I felt like this move here back in January. I said that this is potentially moving sideways, and look what happened. We rallied from 30,000 to 57,000. So again, could happen, but in respects of time, this has been the longest out of the recent bull run since October that we've been moving relatively sideways. In comparison to January, the month of January, this is more looking to be sideways moving action. But that's pretty much it for today, you guys. Just wanted to show you the moving averages here. We have bounced off the 100-day, moving up to the 20-day. Question is, what will Bitcoin do when it reaches the 20-day, if at all? Remember, if you do like this video, the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.